Oh, Landon, you had one job. Don't cheat on your glowing, pregnant, all-knowing fiancé. But no, this man decided to play James Bond with a secret Snapchat account while Liz was 4 months pregnant. 4, that's practically second trimester sorcery. While she was nesting, he was ghosting with another woman. And how did our internet priestess find out? She cracked the case with Sherlock Holmes-level intuition and receipts that shook the algorithm. Suddenly, fans went full FBI, combing through her posts like it was an episode of Scandal.
It just pains me so much that the wizard Liz let a man destroy and crumble the empire she's been building for years. And before you say, oh, what do you mean destroy, I mean, people are already starting to doubt her credibility and her legitimacy, basically saying that all of what she was doing and how she was talking was for show because she's not actually walking the walk.
The law had other plans. Apparently, you can't just toss a ring into Sotheby's like it's a petty revenge playlist. Legal clauses and engagement ring rules got in the way, and the auction dream fizzled. But plot twist, Liz didn't need the sale. She pulled £40K out of her own account and still donated it. That's not just petty, it's philanthropic petty. Beyoncé sings To the Left, but Liz just rewrote the breakup refund policy. When life gave Liz lemons, TikTok turned it into a chart-topping diss anthem. We're talking full-blown internet canon. Sad edits? Check. Crying cat memes sobbing to Adele? Triple check. And the chef's kiss lawyer TikTok going full Judge Judy, dragging Landon like he forged evidence in a Suits crossover episode.
Wizard Liz is a narcissist, and she's treating you the same way that a narcissist would treat their partner. Narcissists believe, deep down, they are not subject to the same rules as everyone else. Landon, very clearly, is also a narcissist. And the funny thing is, narcissists, especially covert narcissists, tend to attract one another. Narcissists love when other people validate their own sense of grandiosity, so they're very easy to love bomb. And the funny thing is, when you're a covert narcissist, you're good at love bombing. So what happened was, Landon came in, love bombed the wizard Liz, and she thought, as he should, of course he would do this for me.
And let's be honest, this was Scandal, but with prettier lighting and better brows. Just days after the betrayal bomb dropped, Liz hit Instagram with a picture more powerful than any subtweet, her baby's ultrasound. Captioned with divine softness, calling the baby her biggest blessing. The post instantly broke every heart and maybe the algorithm too. Fans didn't double tap, they soul tapped. The comment section turned into a shrine of love, empowerment, and emojis crying harder than Landon's PR team. It wasn't just a baby pic. It was a mic drop wrapped in womb magic. Because when you try to break a queen, she births a legacy. Liz's plan? Sell the 80,000 pounds ring. Use the betrayal bling for something better, supporting single moms. But hold up. CEO of No Dad, no problem. She didn't crumble. She catapulted. What started as betrayal turned into a blueprint. Her story wasn't just heartbreak, it was healing on high definition. Every post felt like a sermon in self-worth.
Okay, Landon just posted his side to this whole thing with the allegations of assaulting Abby, his ex. He says, I'm taking my power back. I'm done not defending myself. I'm done not respecting myself. And I am not the Joe Goldberg of the internet. He says, before Liz, I was in a 1-year relationship with the most toxic, manipulative, abusive, lying, cheating, and narcissistic person. Speaking of Abby IRL, after that relationship ended, all I felt was bad for them. I began healing. I prayed for them. I never spoke publicly about what I endured because why keep giving them my energy?
Every donation, a rebuke to abandonment. And every maternity shot, a Renaissance painting with perfect filters. The message was loud and glowing. You can be broken, betrayed, and left holding the baby, and still be the main character in your own redemption arc. There's no co-parenting with Landon here. Liz and that baby are clearly co-parenting with Destiny, and judging by the energy shift, Destiny upgraded its wardrobe, hired a publicist, and follows Liz on Instagram. Amen. You thought the ultrasound was just an emotional share? No, baby. That was strategy. Let's be real. This wasn't some spontaneous mommy moment. This was war, and Liz came armed with the most elegant form of shade. Life itself, the timing, surgical. Just days after Landon's moment of weakness crumbled under public fury. The lighting, heavenly, like the womb itself had a ring light. And the caption, soft, serene. But make no mistake, It packed more venom than a Taylor Swift bridge. This wasn't a sonogram, it was a statement. A digital dagger aimed straight at Landon's last thread of dignity. Fans didn't just double tap. They orchestrated entire breakup montages, pairing the image with opera scores, Lana Del Rey soundtracks, and captions like, "She lost a man but gained an empire." You could practically hear Beyoncé's "My Power" humming in the background. Who knew fetal imagery could slap like a diss track? Liz did. She turned a medical milestone into a PR masterclass. The message was clear: I'm not broken, I'm building. The baby bump isn't just growing, it's becoming a symbol of strength, of survival, of you fumbled the queen, and now there's a royal heir. And let's be honest, this child already has more plot power than most reality shows. We're not just watching a baby journey, we're watching a legacy in the making. Bravo, Liz. Baby bump, 1. Landon's ego, 0. In what might be the fastest disappearing act since Houdini, Landon took to Instagram stories to call the cheating a moment of weakness, then deleted it faster than you can say, lawyer up. It was the kind of non-apology that makes PR teams cry and exes roll their eyes. Fans weren't just unimpressed, they were offended by the sheer laziness of it. A moment of weakness? Sir, you didn't just trip and fall into infidelity. You downloaded a whole separate app typed with intention, curated filters, probably hit do not disturb, and then cheated. That's not weakness, that's a fully planned heist. Social media did what social media does, roasted him to filth. One viral comment read, "If cheating was cardio, this man just ran a marathon in Yeezys." Another said, "Liz carried your child and your reputation. Now she's only keeping one." That wasn't just shade. That was a full solar eclipse. The internet had zero sympathy for a man who tried to rebrand betrayal as a whoopsie. And let's talk about that delete. The second it went live, he probably got a text from his lawyer, his mom, and 3 brand reps with the subject line, "Take it down." But the damage was done. Screenshots were captured, memes were born, and the public consensus? Liz deserves better. Landon didn't just fumble the bag, he turned it into a public bonfire. And now, all that's left is smoke, screenshots, and one very iconic woman walking away with the last word and the moral high ground. Liz didn't need the resale value. She had receipts of a different kind. Instead of sulking, she reached into her own damn savings and dropped pound $40K to help single mothers. Not for clout, not for PR, but as the ultimate boss-level clapback. This wasn't some soft-hearted charity play. It was a financial mic drop. A power move that screamed, "You broke your vows and I built a village out of the rubble. Forget the ring. She is the jewel." While her ex was out here finessing apologies and ducking the tabloids, Liz was making headlines that didn't need his name attached. She didn't just move on, she moved upward. And the flex? Unmatched. A luxury ring-sized chunk of money redirected into empowerment, not bitterness. Fans didn't just support her, they saluted her. Because Liz didn't play the victim. She played the system. Took the narrative, flipped it, and turned it into a foundation of support for women who actually needed it. So let the tabloids talk. Let the exes mumble. Liz isn't crying over broken promises. She's funding futures. And if that's not revenge couture, we don't know what is. Betrayal, she strut. And every penny she gave shouted the truth louder than any caption ever could. She is the prize.